Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Dear students, Assalamu alaikum. I am Dr. Azharali, Assistant Professor, Electrical Engineering Department, Sarhad University, Peshawar, and you welcome back to this study. Dear students, in the previous video lecture, we have discussed the characteristics of a data like central tendency. And now, in this video lecture, today we are going to learn about other characteristics of data like skewness, movements, and kurtosis. And this is the first lecture of week 5th for the course Biostatistics 1.
Skewness, movement, and kurtosis. First of all, I would like to tell you about the skewness and kurtosis. These are the further characterization of the data which includes skewness and kurtosis. Skewness and kurtosis are the further categories, characteristics of the data. Skewness is a measure of symmetry, or more precisely, the lack of symmetry. And kurtosis is a measure of whether the data are heavy tiled or light tiled relative to a normal distribution. Skewness literally means lack of symmetry. Thus, it helps us to understand the shape of distribution. So, dear students, these are the short definitions of skewness and kurtosis. And now I am going to tell you in detail about the skewness, and at the end of this lecture, I will tell you about the definition of kurtosis, and I will explain kurtosis in more detail. Now, you see over here the shape of distribution. We present graphically the shape of distribution, and at the graph how we can present the skewness, how we present the kurtosis for the shape of distribution. I have already told you that skewness mean measure the skewness of the distribution, and there are two types of skewness. One is a positive skewness and other is a negative skewness. In the previous video lecture, we have already discussed about the skewness, but now in this video lecture, we are going to discuss in more detail skewness. Kurtosis is the measure of peakedness of a distribution. Now, there are three types of kurtosis: leptokurtic and mesokurtic, and the other type is platykurtic. Leptokurtic positive axis kurtosis, that is fetter tails. The other type is mesokurtic, and the third type of kurtosis is platykurtic. Platykurtic negative axis kurtosis, that is thinner tails. At the end of this lecture, I will tell you about the kurtosis and detail. Now we are going to start the first terms of this topic called skewness. A distribution is said to be skewed when the mean and the median fall at different points in the distribution, and the balance mean center of gravity is shifted to one side or the other side, or the other to left or right. Measure of skewness tell us the direction and the extent of skewness. In symmetrical distribution, the mean, median, and mode are identical. The more the mean moves away from the mode, the larger the symmetry or skewness. In the previous video lecture, we have already discussed that there are two types of data. One is the symmetrical distribution of data, For the distribution, we have discussed two types: symmetrical distribution of data and skewed distribution of data. In symmetrical distribution, the mean, mode, and mode are coincided, mean they are identical. Identical mean they are equal. But in skewed data, these three are not equal. So in the next video lecture, you will see over here that when these three measurement, mean, mode, and median, are not equal, then the data called skew distribution. And if these three measurement of the data, actually these three are called the center tendency, these are the center points. So by mean we can calculate the center point of the data, by median we can calculate the center point of the data, and by mode we can also calculate the center point of the data. So if the center point results by these three measurement are identical or equal, then the data will be symmetrical distribution. The distribution of the data will be symmetric. And if these three are not equal, then the data will be skewed on left or on right side. So we are going to see over here when the data is skewed to the left and when the data is skewed to the right side from the center point. So you see over here, these are the symmetrical distribution of the data. Actually, the conclusion of distribution of the data is that when we write the data in the order form, then one point of the data will be the center point. So I have told you already in this slide that a distribution is said to be skewed when the mean and the median fall at different points in the distribution, and the balance is shifted to one side or other to left or right. So the other points of the data will be shifted to one side from the center point. So this is called the skewness. Now you see over here symmetrical distribution of the data. You see over here, suppose this is the midpoint, this is the center point of the data. Some points lies on this side and some point lies on this side. This is the frequency distribution. This graph represents the frequency distribution of the data. A frequency distribution is said to be symmetrical if the frequency are equally distributed. This point is very interesting. If the frequency are equally distributed on the both side of the center values. You see over here, first of all, write the data in some order, like in ascending order or in descending order, and highlight the center point of the data. You can calculate the center point from the mean, from median, and from mode. So in the symmetric case, you will get the center point, you will get equal center point by these three measures: mean, median, and mode. So if the frequencies are equally distributed on the both sides of the center values, frequency are equally distributed on these two sides. So in this case, the data is called symmetric data. A symmetric distribution may be either bell-shaped or U-shaped. Now, the bell-shaped or unimodal symmetrical distribution. Actually, these are the types of symmetrical distribution. Symmetrical distribution may be either bell-shaped or U-shaped. Bell-shaped or unimodal symmetrical distribution. A symmetrical distribution is bell-shaped if the frequencies are first steadily rise and then steadily fall. There is only one mode and the values of mean, median, and mode are equal. Sometime in some data there will be different numbers repeated same time. So at that case you will get different mode values. Mode actually represent the center points, and by definition of the mode, the data have a center point which repeated most time in the data. A point which mostly repeated in the data will be called mode, and that point will be the center point of the data. So in bell shape, there is only one mode. One number will be most repeated in the data. No other numbers will be repeated at the same time. So there is only one mode, and the values of the mean, median, and mode are equal. So in bell-shaped data, where symmetrical distribution, actually bell-shaped or unimodal symmetrical distribution, you see over here, and bell-shaped or unimodal symmetrical distribution. If we calculate the center point of the data by mean, by median, or by mode, we will get the same number. We will get the same results of the center point. So and in this case, the frequencies are equally distributed on the left side of the center point and also on the right side of the center point. The frequencies are equally distributed on the both sides of the center point, and mean, median, and mode will be equal. Now, skewed distribution. You see over here in this slide, related to symmetrical distribution, and now the skewed distribution. A frequency distribution is said to be skewed if the frequencies are not equally distributed on the both sides of the center values. So dear students, these two definition is very interesting and very simple for the symmetrical distribution and skewed distribution. I would like to tell you again, if the frequencies are equally distributed on the both sides of the center values, then data will be in symmetrical form. And if frequency distribution uh, skewed skewed mean if the frequency distribution are not equally distributed on the both sides of the center values, then this is called a skewed distribution. A skewed distribution may be positively skewed or negatively skewed, or L-shaped positively skewed and J-shaped negatively skewed. So in the coming slides, you will see all these skewed types. So positive skewness, here the variation is more towards the higher value of the variable. Positive skewed mean the variation is more towards the higher value of the variable. In this case, mean is maximum and mode is a minimum. Mean will be greater than mode in the positive skewed. Negative skewness mean the variation is more towards the lower value of the variable. And in this case, mode is maximum and mean is a minimum. Mode will be greater than mean. So you see over here, at the start of this lecture, I have already told you that data will be skewed in two forms. One will be the positive skewed and one will be the negative skewed. So in positive skewed, mean will be greater than mode, and in negative skewed, mode will be greater than mean. So how we can analyze the indicators of skewness? Indicator of skewness mean how we analyze the skewness. A data will be skewed if frequency curves are not symmetrical bell-shaped. I have already told you about this, that frequency not equally distributed on the both side of the center, then the data will be not symmetric. So frequency curve is not symmetrical bell-shaped, then the data will be skewed. And values of mean, median, and mode do not coincide. It's mean that the center point by mean, the center point by median, and the center point by mode are not equal in case of skewed data. And third, sum of positive deviation is not equal to the sum of the negative deviations. So these are the indicators of skewness. The data In the data, frequency curve is not symmetrical bell-shaped, and second, mean, median, and mode will not equal, and sum of positive deviations is not equal to the sum of the negative deviations. Now you see over here These are the graphical representations of the skewness. Generally, skewness may be indicated by looking at the sample histogram or by comparing the mean and median. So you see over here, this data is skewed left. So skewness less than 0. This data is skewed to the left hand side. You see over here, this is the skewness to the left hand side. And this is the normal distribution. This is actually symmetric. Skewness is 0. Skewness is 0 mean this is the normal distribution of the data. The frequency distribution, the frequencies are equally distribution. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you see over here, frequency are equally distribution on both sides of the center point. This is the center point, and frequencies are equally distribution to the both sides of the center point. So in this case, this is called the normal distribution, and this is called actually the symmetric data. And skewness in this case is a 0. Now you see over here, this data is skewed to the right side. This is called negative skewed. This is the this is called the positive skewed, and this is called the negative skewed. Skewed to the left card, skewness is a negative, and skewed to the right side mean skewness is a positive. I have already told you that there are two types of skewness. One is the positive skewed and one is the negative skewed. If the data skewed to the left side, then this is called the negative skewed. And if the data skewed to the right side, then this is called the positive skewed. Data will be in left skewed, data frequency will be more distributed to the left side from the center point, and in the negative in the positive skewed, frequency will be more distributed to the right side from the center point at the right side. Now this visual indicator is imprecise and does not take into consideration sample size n. So you see over here now, these are the individual presentations of the different types of skewed. Positively skewed. In the positive skewed data is skewed, frequency is more distributed to the right side. Frequency is more distributed to the right side from the center point. And in this case, mean is greater than median and median is greater than mode. And now you see over here, frequency is more distributed to the left hand side from the center point. More frequency is more distributed to the left side. So this is called the negative skewed. Data is skewed to the left hand side. Skewed mean data is more distributed to the left hand side. Negative skewed mean data is more distributed to the left hand side. And actually skewed mean data does not distribute equally to the both sides from the center points. Now you see over here in this slide, this is actually called the negative skewed. Negative skewed mean frequencies are more distributed to the left hand side from the center point. And in this case, mean is less than median and median is less than mode. And now L-shaped positively skewed. An L-shape positively skewed mean will be less than mode, and similarly mean will be less than median. This is the L-shape positively skewed. This is not the bell shape of the data. This is actually the L-shape positively skewed. You see over here in the previous slides that their skew distribution may be positively skewed, negatively skewed, L-shape positively skewed, and J-shape negatively skewed. So you see over here, this is the positive skewed graph distributions presentations. This is the negative skewed presentation, and no, this is the L-shape positively skewed. Data distribution have shape in the form of L. This is the form of L, and the data is skewed to the right hand side. So that's why I called positively skewed mean data more frequencies will be more distributed to the right hand side from the center point. and this is actually the L-shaped form. So that's why I call L-shape positively skewed, and in this case mean will be less than mode and mean is less than median. Now J-shaped negatively skewed. First of all, uh, I would like to tell you again about the negatively skewed. Negatively skewed mean frequency more distributed to the right hand side from the center point, more distributed to the right hand side. And J shape mean this shape is like a J. So this is called, that's why this is called J shape negatively skewed. And in this case, mean will be greater than mode and mean will be greater than median. So these are the indicators of skewness, positive skewness, negative skewness, U-shaped skewness, U-shaped positively skewed, and J-shaped negatively skewed. So if in the data we calculate all these three measurement mean, median, and mode, then easily we can decide from these indicators that if mean is greater than median and median is greater than mode, then the data will be positively skewed. And if these three measurement are equal, then it's mean the data is symmetrical is distributed. Symmetrical distribution mean frequencies are equally distribution on the both sides of the center points. And if mean greater than median, median greater than mode, then this indicate the data is positively skewed. And if mean less than median and median less than mode, then this indicate that the data is negatively skewed. And for the L-shaped positively skewed, mean will be less than mode, and similarly mean also will be less than median. And for the J-shaped negatively skewed, mean will be greater than mode and mean also will be greater than median. Now, tests of skewness mean the indicator of skewness. And I have already told you about the indicators of skewness. But now in more detail, in order to ascertain whether a distribution is skewed or not, the following test may be applied. In order to ascertain whether the distribution is skewed or not, the following test may be applied. Skewness is present F for the skewness. The value of mean, median, and mode not coincided. These are the indicator of the skewness of, and if mean and median and mode are not equal, then the data will be skewed. When the data are plotted on the graph, they do not give the normal bell-shaped form. That is, when cut along a vertical line through the center, two holes are not equal. So you see over here, this is the distribution of the data. These two holes are not equal. So in this case, the data is skewed. So this is the indicator of the data. This is the indicator of the skewed data that in skewed form, mean, median, and mode will be not equal. And when the data are plotted on the graph, they do not give the normal bell-shaped form. That is, when cut along a vertical line through the center, the two holes are not equal. And the sum of the positive deviations from the median is not equal to the sum of the negative deviations. And similarly, quartiles are not equidistant from the median. And frequencies are not equally distributed at the points of equal deviations from the mode.